the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can of that's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies, Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. I'm good at my respect. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Brashard Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This defense for the Broncos, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. But you look at this Bronco defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop it. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Adams, the man in motion left. Now Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Purdy now to throw. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Get set, get set. On 18, yellow. Here we go, here we go. Yellow.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10.
Outside. 21.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Get set, get set. On 18, up.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Purdy on a sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of a yard.
Purdy on a sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Here's 2nd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. You try to take us boss before the head explodes. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Just like the Pied Piper led rats through the streets. We dance like marionettes, swaying to the symphony. Swaying to the symphony of the
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us
to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards.
First down, Broncos.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Purdy. Open man, that's Adams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Watch out! Yellow.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. That his first touchdown this year. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it's Graham Gano for the PHC. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Seahawks
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
throw right away. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target, and it'll lead to a second down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Penix. He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Penix gonna throw again. The Broncos have it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They put Adams in motion. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's out wide to Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
Purdy's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here is Penix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
On 2nd down, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Get set, get set.
They put Adams in motion. 3rd and short. Here's Purdy. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Penix now off the bootleg. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Run inside with Smith. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
18 on first down, it's Penix. That's McLaurin open on the left side. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 3rd down, here's Smith. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
9 yards. That's another Seahawks.
We're going to go play action with Penix. Out to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check out.
To give up the middle to Smith, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18's right here.
Here's Penix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Broncos, 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Broncos, 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Purdy now on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
In motion, Lamb. 3rd and short. Purdy. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Purdy gonna put it up again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 17 yards that time to number 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down, Denver.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow. 18. What's up? Yellow.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another 1st down.
18. What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Back to the air is Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Outside. Yellow. Right around set. Yellow. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw right side is caught by Adams. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They put Adams in motion. Here's Purdy. That is caught at 3. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Broncos. His fourth TD grab of the season.
The kick is good.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action. Penix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
Plant. It's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over just shy of midfield. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got a receiver. That's Lamb. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Broncos.
Watch out! Stop!
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Outside! Watch out!
In motion comes Andrews. Throwing again is Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Denver. Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Another Seahawks 1st down.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, break it on the ball, and he almost comes away with a pick. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and He takes him down for a negative play.
Third and long. To throw again, it's Penix. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll try to throw it with Penix. That's taken in. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Bronco 80, Warrior 70.
Penix going to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Ready. Chap 60, chap 60. Left, don't. Tracking 60. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker, it is first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
From the gun, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. First and 10. Purdy. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 for Purdy. Right back to Williams. They connect again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Yellow. Line around, sir. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy now on second down. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Penix. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Penix to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
On the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
On first down, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On second down, here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Got a man left side. It's caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. That one caught by Adams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Watch out! Yellow. 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 Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 9 Bravo 80.
Now Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Caden Stern. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 40-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
They put Adams in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
Going up top. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Get set. 18. Yellow.
They put Adams in motion. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He's going to air this one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On second down, Penix. This one caught left side. That's 3. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
Let's go now. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On third down, Penix. Moving to his left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check out.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Brings up second.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a